Like, by the way, this is a conversation with me and Tory. He told me, you could record this. So I don't want y'all to think, why do I have a fucking phone? Because me and him, we're on FaceTime, truth be told. I don't want y'all to think that I'm fucking, you know what I mean? That I was 6'9" and him pause. Oh, pause. Actually, pause. You know what I mean? You get what I mean, right? All right. Okay. Here it is. Check this out.
This nigga Akademiks popping. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So let me break down what he's saying. He's going through the stages of a record deal and a rapper getting on. So he says, all right, let's pretend I'm the rapper, right? And he's the music executive. And I got this song. Now I got a meeting. And they're going to offer me a deal. So that's what you're hearing. Because I missed a few seconds because I had to start the program to record.
This nigga Akademiks popping. Oh my gosh. He's the nigga. You got to get signed. You're going to get signed one day. Boom. You're 18 years old, right? You made a little viral video. The world's feeling you. You get to the label.
Oh, I guess what I was saying is that it's an audio recording. There isn't a video. There isn't a video. Just audio. Anyway, just to summarize, he says, you get popping, you get to the label. Listen.
Right? They say, yo, look, bro, we're going to do everything for you. We're going to do this, that, the third. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give you a good publishing split, da-da-da-da. First of all, you done heard the rumors now. You're like, I don't even want to, damn, I heard about these label niggas, bro. I got to make sure my publishing is right. My publishing. Publishing. So you're thinking about your fucking publishing, my nigga, and you're like, yes, nigga, I'm gonna make sure I got my publishing. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I make sure on the records, like all my creative control. Da da da. They're like, yeah, you can have your creative control, bro. As a matter of fact, yo, we gonna fund it. We gonna do everything you need, my nigga, and we gonna put this much into marketing. You know what? Fuck that, my nigga. Let's give you a big advance, my nigga, cause you're popping. Oh, you're popping. Your whole block knows you're popping. While we've been doing the negotiation, your video has went from 3 million to 19 million because some nigga on TikTok just posted it the other day, and now it's just like, let's just give you a big ass advance. You're popping, nigga. Here's $5 million. Woo! $5 million, my nigga. And we want a standard deal. If you look at any other labels, this one says we want a standard deal. If you look at any other labels, if you look at any other contracts or any labels that your friends might be signed to, or any rappers that you like might be signed to, they're signed to 4 to 5 year albums. You know what I'm saying? 4 albums, 5 albums. They say, you know what? We'll give you 3. They make it sound good. They say 3 plus 1. 3 with the option of 1. That means like at the end, if you want an option, it's always 4. Whatever that option is, that's what it is. Like the option is an extra year, whatever, nigga. So boom, you're signed now. You say, all right, bet this sounds good, nigga. This is sounding good. This is getting great, nigga. Creative control.
You got the best deal. You got the best deal possible.
Advance, money in my pocket. Money on my neck. This is about to be great, my nigga. I'm going to the block with this, and all my niggas is lit. You sign the deal. You're like, yo, all right, bet, boom. You're the big nigga now, right? They say, yo, you got $100,000, my nigga, right? You get $100,000 for your video because we know the song is crazy. 100,000, my nigga. Woo! And you like, I bet, you know what I'm saying? I got 5 million, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, first, let's really just break this 5 million down for you for a second, okay? You have you have 1 million or 2 million maybe for your advance for your pocket. Yeah. That's just for you to have in your pocket. Like, you know, that's the advance that thank you for signing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you should do just so you have it. We have the other 3 million so we can market you because you're so big, brother. Like, how can we? If we need a big marketing budget to market you, your song's gonna be big. I mean, you want a big marketing budget, right? Yeah, I want a big marketing budget. All right, cool. That's perfect. All right, bet. So boom. So Now, my nigga, this is what I need you to do. I need you to go to the hood. I need you to be as cultural as you can be. I need you to do all the dances. I need you to make it look as great as you can. I need you to look like a star out there. That's all we need you to do. Boom. I bet. You're shooting the video now. Boom. Video comes out to a little bit extra because it always comes out to a little bit extra. Fuck it. Right? Let's just still say you spend $100,000 on a video. You stay flat at $100,000. The song goes out. The world's going crazy. Now you got the big push behind it. Oh, you in your hood. You're the man. You're fucking doing the dance. The world's doing the dance, my nigga. Da-da-da-da. Everyone's going crazy, my nigga. Now, you seeing like wild streams. You seeing like 100 million streams. You seeing all kinds of crazy shit. Right? Yeah. You don't know at this point that these streams make this money. You don't know, my nigga, because no one's telling you this. No one's telling you, like, these royalty checks and all that shit, they're known to come once in a blue or quarterly, supposedly, but like they're known to come quarterly, but like whoever really gets the checks, whatever, whatever.
Let me also explain to y'all, which this is why I keep saying we need music education. 1 million streams on Spotify pays out between 5,000 and 6,000. If you never known, now you know. You could easily, that's what Spotify pays out, right? He was given more info earlier, but he's like, just imagine. So imagine you drop an album, you do 100 million streams for your album, right? What does that equate in money just on Spotify? This is on Spotify, right? About 5,000 to 6,000. Let's call it 5,000. Easy math. Per million, okay? So that's the math that you also, what Tory was saying to me, like many artists don't even understand how much their label is making off of them. They just look at the streams and be like, okay, my streams is up. But they're not even thinking that, do you know what it actually means when you just got 100 million streams? You feel me? Like really quickly, is 5,000 times 100. You get me? That's what money the label is getting. And I guess he's continuing to break it down what the artist is going to get. Listen.
You're in a situation now, and now you have they spent a certain amount of money on your video. They spent $300,000 at marketing for radio. They spent mad money in TV, supposedly. They spent mad money. Let's say they spent $1 million in marketing, right? Right now, let's say your record made back $10 million, right? In your eyes, you're like, yo.
So I'm slowing down a little bit for y'all, right? So he says y'all signed a $5 million deal. Pretty much, well, you get a $5 million advance, supposedly, whatever. But they say they're holding $3 million for your marketing budget, and they're giving you $2 million in your pocket. Okay? So that's the deal. He's now saying your album is going crazy. You just say you find out how much you made. You made $10 million with your album. They gave you 5, even though you only got 2 in your pocket. But they gave you 5. You made 10. And then now he explains the finesse.
I made $10 million off the streams that I'm seeing. And it's like, yo, I deserve to be compensated. And furthermore, I should have paid back my advance now. Because, I got signed for $5 million. I made $10 million. I paid my shit back. No, brother. We made $10 million. We made $10 million, my nigga. You made 1.8, right? And furthermore, we just spent $1 million in marketing, so let's take that down to 8.
Okay, let me explain what he's saying. So in the music business, most artists sign what's known as a royalty rate deal. And standard, a new artist might get 8%. But usually, even up to the likes of Drake, it's going to be from 5 to 20%. At the very top, you got mad leverage. You're getting 20% of $1. Okay? So every time the label makes $1, they send you 20 cents. They keep the rest. Standard, you're not seeing 20 cents. You're seeing maybe 5, maybe 10. Okay? So I'm doing his math. We had used just 18%. Let's say that was the royalty rate y'all agreed on in negotiations. So that's why he says, yeah, that $10 million. No. So you're looking at like, oh shit, we made 10. They're like, no, nigga, we made 10. You make 18% of what we make. So you made 1.8 million. So I'm just kind of like, ad-libbing, and that you guys understand this combo.
Right? $100,000 for the video. Let's take that back down to 7. All
Now
right.
he's going off of he's putting expenses on top of the little money that you made out of your little piece, right? So I'll go back a couple seconds.
And furthermore, we just spent $1 million in marketing, so let's take that down to 8, right? $100,000 for the video. Let's take that back down to 7. All right. Basically, also the miscellaneous shit, whatever.
Distribution fees, all that shit. Get that out of there.
All the fuck shit that they put on there. Let's take it down to $500. You got $500,000 now, right? And now you're like, damn, bro.
You confused.
I got $500,000.
So, from that $10 million that your album just made, you got $500,000. By the way, I think if you ask me, remember when they did this whole report? Yo, Lil Uzi Vert's song made this amount of money. I think that's when Uzi started beefing with his label. You know why? He probably looked up and be like, wait, my song made that, and I only got this? Immediately, beef. Bro, that's why in any job, you can't really tell motherfuckers what you're making off them and what you're paying them. Because niggas is going to realize, like, what the fuck? From that moment on, after EXO Tour Life, shit was never the same with Uzi and them niggas. That's facts. I think that's the article that did it. He probably looked up and said, my song did what? And then you look at what he got, you're like, I got that from... So think about the math that Tory's doing. From motherfucking $10 million, and you think, yo, we recouped. You get $500,000. I'm gonna continue.
For myself. So you're like, all right, at least I got $500,000. They gave me $500,000 off this record. Oh my gosh, like I made money, my nigga. In order for you to get that $5 million recoupment, you would then have to take the money. First of all, the money that you actually just got paid for yourself. That's for your well-being. That's for your rapper lifestyle, for your car, for your chain, and all the shit. You now have to take that money, and you would have to take that money and somehow give it to them to recoup. Right? So
been swiping, thank you for the summer.
If you don't pay that money, all right, it just begins to be, it is what it is. Now you're just floating. You don't have another song now. This is when it starts getting to the place you're like, yo, my next song is not as big. They don't have the same budgets for you anymore. Because now it's like, well, we told you that we had $3 million, but we have $3 million over a span of this amount of time. Of your album is what, 5 years? So we have a span to spend this money, my nigga. So now it's like it's now on you to make it and to figure it out, right? Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, your record is still making a certain amount of money every single day. Your record is still, the first record is still accumulating sales every single day. They're still getting paid off those sales, and you're only getting 18%. Now listen, 18% is if you're popping. Let's take niggas back now. You weren't super popping when you first signed, brother. So you didn't get 18%. You got 5%. So these margins that I'm talking to you about, let's deplete those. Let's deplete those back down lower. Let's deplete them, because you gotta be Drake, a Lil Baby, or Tory Lanez, or one of these niggas to have 18%.
Yeah, but everybody be talking that 50-50 shit now. They'll be like, oh yeah, we got a 50-50 split. We're partnership. We're partners. We're not. You know what I mean? Like it's not a regular record deal. We're partners. We're in a partnership.
That sounds good. But the royalty split still doesn't allow the partners to eat off of the royalty. Like, remember, the royalty will always be low. That's what the royalty deal is for. The royalty deal is to keep the artist in debt. Is to keep the artist Remember,
Canube,
you
whatever.
think about how much generational wealth black people should have for their children off of all the music that we made. If all that money was going to an artist because, they had all their paperwork right, their family would be rich. Jodeci, all those, I'm sure Jodeci has a cousin right now that's not rich. His family should be rich, nigga. Fucking loaded. Not just Jodeci, nigga. His whole family should be loaded because of how many times that record has been played. But back in the times, there wasn't Spotify. There wasn't any of these things. Spotify is now, DSPs have now created a lane where you can put music out, and for the amount of time that it's listened to, money comes back to you. But because the game knows this, the game realized, oh, fuck. If artists know this, we're fucked. If artists ever delete the royalty deal, we're fucked in the way that we really make money, my nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're really doing, like, a real deal with integrity. And, you guys find a way for it to work. So you got to think about it, bro. If you come through and you're hot and you're this young nigga who's booming, you're not leaving with no fucking money. You're leaving in debt. You're leaving more in debt. You're leaving more in debt, dog. And all they're doing is just draining you until the 3 years that you're hot.
Yeah, it looks like I'm wondering. So I mean, yeah, but like so you learn the game, and you clearly you figure out what the finesse is.
But finesse is ridiculous.
But everybody's getting finesse. So like, yo, you see how you say. I know, I'm muted. I think I walked away. I had to get ready for everyday shows, so I kind of walked away from. There was like a mic. But yeah, I would love for Tory to even just come on stream and we could kick it kind of like, to me, that's more interesting. Like that conversation with Tory breaking that down is way more interesting to me than any, like I want that podcast. Whatever that is, I want it as a podcast. I want that as a podcast. I want the Tories, the Russes, just fucking giving music education. Because, like, the finesses and all of the shit that is the facade of rap a lot of times, people don't get it. You know what I mean? And like, we're fans, but there's people like me. I'm a super fan. And I kind of want to know the truth behind all the smoke and mirrors. So, again, I don't know. Like, I don't know if those type of conversations, like, some of y'all might be like, bro, we don't care. We just want to see what chain fucking Quavo got, or like what watch. Now, if that's your thing, it's cool. Like that's no problem either. But like to me, that's the height of, like, if I was a manager, like these are things you need to know, right? If I was someone like, even now, like say you just work a regular job, right? But who knows? Say you got disposable income. Say you got like, I don't know, 200,000 sitting in the bank that you don't have in stocks, so you don't want to put in real estate. And I know 200,000 is a lot of money, I know. But still, let's just say like you want to try your hand. You know your homie, he's in the hood. He wants to like rap, and you're like, damn, I put some money behind you, or whatever. Like, let me figure out this label shit, and like having information and education about the industry actually definitely like it makes you more armed in figuring out how to navigate, but also what the fuck you're getting into, right? Okay. Somebody says, yeah, but you could only have so many of those conversations, as what King Pesos is saying. No, I think that's where you're wrong. Like, again, now there's many conversations about just a deal, right? But bro, let's really evaluate everything. Let's talk about how really playlisting works. It's like, I guess it's more like a master class and everything. You know what I mean? I guess it'd be like a master class type podcast. There's mad shit to be talked about. We should be really analyzing, I've had really good discussions with marketing people, with people that work at labels, where, bro, they're planting songs on TikTok to take off. Like, TikTok is the easiest viral. You could use TikTok and go viral like this. It's almost to a science. You know, Instagram or Twitter, like, something blows up because you don't know why, who saw it, or which big account may retweet it. It's a bunch of different factors that kind of go into it. But on TikTok, it's almost certain. If they want to get a song popping on, I think these are things that, like, giving people that information sometimes will make you look at music very different. It doesn't only have to stop there. Why the fuck is like like just even how the charts work? Why is Rockstar gonna be number one for pretty much the next 3 to 4 weeks? Is gonna have a box like run. Why is that the case? Let's actually break those things down. Because let's look at how these records are worked at radio. How do records get on MTV? Nigga, you pay for it. You feel me? How do you pay for it? You pay these fucking like these couple of companies or whatever. Okay, how do labels kind of try to juice up an artist? Yeah, bunch of labels, they buy fake followers, fake like I think these are just conversations which all these artists they learn over time or they know. But like again, this music business is always about the game is to be sold, not told. So like, me, I'm a fan. I just want to know the information. I'm glad like I've learned a lot of it now. Now, I've put out records my damn self and blah blah like shit. Salute to Stephen Victor who's putting out Pop Smoke's album. Like I had to, after just talking to him, like, talking about him, Drake dissing him and shit like that, right? Like, I had to go to him to get a record of mine clear. He manages a producer that has the Selena record I did, like, it was produced by Cash Money AP. I needed to get the joint cleared, you know what I mean? I got it cleared with Stephen Victor, so, like, all of those things and how, I think fans, like, we just like the bullshit. And I do love the bullshit, too. I just feel like, if you're going to spend this much time around hip-hop, analyzing it, have this much of an opinion on it, let's learn how shit works. But also, if older artists actually claim they want to change shit. And by the way, the convo me and Tory went on where he said, I wish some of the bigger artists would start saying, no, I'm not signing back to that bullshit-ass royalty rate deal. Like, we going to have a new type of deal, a new structure. Because anything that has percentages like that, that's just not some shit. He said some dope shit to me. He was like, they beat it in your head like, oh, no, just worry about the pub, worry about the pub, while they take all your royalties. Like, the royalties is what you get, is what you see in sales. So when you see a rapper's album do so-and-so first week, that's sales. And at least 80% is going to the label, and they're chilling. You know what I mean? Like, they're basically barely giving you shit, and they only give you shit after they take up all the expenses off your share. You know what I mean? So, again, it's, I think music education in trying to further this, music business and educate artists and not to do the same bullshit, you gotta educate, you gotta do a little bit of music education. It's the same thing with me in media. Bro, I could come and just like fucking not give you exactly. I laid out the fucking blueprint. I mean, I think some of you guys who have media companies or you're bloggers yourself, you guys have followed. And salute to all y'all that I'm cool with. Like, y'all usually say, Ack, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, you paved the way, nigga. You kind of showed niggas how to do it, how it was done. You showed like, okay, this is how I'm. And yeah, I want to do that for y'all because as we change media, you're not going to change media at a rapid pace by me hoarding information and not telling you how I got to this point or how shit works or whatever. And, hopefully at a point, like, where, like, I would love to, I'm learning as well in dealing with, whether it's contracts or, like just content shit, like either getting whatever position as or role, could be a TV show, could be a radio spot, how other shit works, how to get brand deals. Like, I just like information. I've just always benefited off having a lot of information. So I like to share that. I think that's usually the most interesting shit. Anyway, damn, Smoke Purple really sold 4,000, man. I got to click that off my screen. Okay, all right.